All right, it is official. This is crazy. The Florida Attorney General executes search warrant against Andrew and Tristan Tate after criminal investigation has been opened. Now, we've seen this story of the Tates go on and on and on, and some people call them what they kind of seem to have confessed to, other people saying they're being attacked by the Matrix, so on and so forth. This is the Attorney General in Florida. If you guys didn't know, Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan Tate are under some serious allegations in Romania. They have since had their passports, their American passports, released and allowed to travel to the United States. They've claimed they're going to go back to Romania and deal with their charges. A lot of people thought that perhaps Trump was involved, or who knows. Now, the breaking nature of this made me want to hop on and give you guys some context. So let me play the video from the Attorney General, and then I'm going to give you guys some thoughts and a Bible verse that I think ties into all of this. So if you're here, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you let us know where you're watching this from. So this is the official Attorney General who filed these search warrants and subpoenas, and check out what he had to say about this.
Yeah, look, these guys have themselves publicly admitted to participating in what very much appears to be soliciting, trafficking, preying upon women.
Okay, now, that is a fact. They have said these things. They have made videos. They have potentially sold courses on how to get men to use the lover boy method to get women who aren't interested in doing OF type of content to do OF type of content. Unfortunately, you have so many conservatives and so many folks on the right that are saying it's a matrix attacks and they've done nothing wrong, and it's because they're, fill in the blank, fill in the issue that they're for. That's why the people are attacking them. When if you look at their own actual statements, they've said some rather incriminating things repeatedly.
Around the world, many of these victims coming forward, some of them minors, people can spin or defend however they want. But in Florida, this type of behavior is viewed as atrocious. We're not going to accept it. They chose to come here and set their feet down in this state, and we're going to pursue every tool we have within our legal authority to hold them accountable. So we are in the process today. We have secured and executed subpoenas and warrants, and we're going to continue to move forward with.
So subpoenas and warrants, are those arrest warrants? Are there any type of warrant besides an arrest warrant? Are these guys about to be now in custody in the United States and arrested? I don't know. This is some really interesting stuff.
Full force of law. This is an ongoing criminal investigation, and we're going to use every tool we have to ensure that justice is served.
Do you open a criminal investigation?
There is an active criminal investigation, yes.
Do you believe that can you give me any details of what?
I can't comment on a pending investigation, but what I can tell you is if these guys did criminal activity here in Florida, we will go after them with the full force of law.
Yeah, so they're going to go after them. That's what's being said right now. Apparently, Andrew Tate is tweeting that the Matrix is attacking him. All right, I don't really know what to make of that. Matrix is attacking him. This is an interesting account. If you want the real details and the real facts about Candace Owens's affiliation with Andrew Tate's own repeated confessions, Murdered by Crayons has a fantastic feed of all of the legal precedent, of all the stuff that they're consistently lying about, them saying the charges in Romania have been dropped. They haven't been dropped because he says at one point they're dropped, and then he says they're going back to Romania. I think Andrew Tate, unfortunately, is full of it. I think he broke the law. Maybe he didn't know he was breaking the law, but he definitely broke the law according to the definition of what trafficking is. Now he's having to deal with the consequences of it. He's blaming it on politics. Ron DeSantis is attacking me because he was worried I would support Byron Donalds over his wife, having known I have monumental impact. They attacked me to prevent me from destroying his wife's political career. So it's like he's blaming this on a political thing. He's blaming this on the Matrix. Nevertheless, he is going to have to deal with this. Now, of course, folks on the right, not everybody on the right, but some folks I'm friendly with, like PBD, I think has unfortunately been running interference and allowing Tate to go on and say whatever he wants on his podcast. Folks like Candace Owens, folks like Tucker Carlson, completely caping for him and not allowing folks to actually present the issues with this dude. And legally, I'm not talking about masculinity. I'm all for masculinity. I'm all for empowering men to be protectors and providers. I think all that stuff is fine. It's the actual criminal components that are dangerous and problematic. in terms of the precedent that it's setting for young men. And I'm glad that if these things are true, which by all accounts it seems like they're true, that they're being dealt with legally. And so this is all over the internet. I think Tate's going to have a complete meltdown over this again. This is a great resource if you guys want the actual facts about what's happening. There's now multiple countries, including the UK, the United States, and Romania, that have this dude under investigation. I think it's fair to say where there's smoke, there's fire. Here's a Bible tie-in to all of this, and maybe you are a Christian, maybe you're not a Christian, but I think this is the heart of the matter here. Matthew 12, chapter 2, there is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. What you have said in the dark will be heard in the daylight, and what you have whispered in the ear in the inner rooms will be proclaimed from the rooftop. What you have done in the dark will come to the light. Even if you're powerful, even if you're influential, even if you're handsome, even if you are connected to the right influencers who are going to run interference for you and do softball interviews and not actually deal with any of the real issues that are being alleged here, this is monumental in the sense that it seems like justice will be served with regards to him consistently getting into legal trouble. And I think this is a W. I think this is a W, and I'm happy that folks like Ron DeSantis, who I align with on the right, and this attorney general, are stepping up and saying, yeah, you can't just come here with all the crazy stuff that you've publicly confessed to. Everything from OF, manipulation, lover boy methods, to flat out tax evasion. You can't just do that and then say, oh yeah, well, the Matrix is out to get me. And a certain percentage of folks that are just going to fall in line blindly and pledge allegiance to whatever this dude says. I'm glad that this is being dealt with. I think this is a huge net positive. I would say that if you are still under this spell where you think that the Matrix is under attack under this dude, how is it that states like Florida, that are usually right-leaning conservative states, are also saying, nah, buck stops here, you can't keep doing it? And so I would reevaluate. Again, a lot of these folks I'm friendly with. Of course, he's going to go and deny all this stuff. Of course, he's going to blame shift. Of course, he's going to do all the manipulative tactics. And again, I'm not even saying the stuff they're accused of, maybe they didn't even know that the stuff was illegal, but it clearly is. And it clearly is something that they're going to have to deal with the consequences of at some point in time. So again, if you guys want more information, if you actually want to know the facts around the case, you guys could go check out the handle here, Murdered by Crayons. I'm talking about his connection to Candace Owens' husband and why perhaps she keeps running interference for him. All of that stuff is publicly documented, and you can go look it up for yourself, and you do your own research and see if it seems like it is possible that he is guilty of the things that are being alleged. You can figure that out on this website. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. All right? Peace.